Welcome. When it comes to spiritual awakening, enlightenment, we usually share how beautiful it is, how complete, how joyous. And this is naturally so because this is what it is when we experience true seeing. It is hard to utter other words than this, of the highest, of the deepest, of the most beautiful. But along the way, a lot of us experience great struggle too, and what we may call the dark side of awakening. And this is part of the journey and necessary. It is in fact suffering that pushes us along the way to true recognition. If we were perfectly comfortable with the way things are, we would not push further or seek deeper. We would content ourselves with being a mere body that is perishable. But because we are much more than this, trouble will arise for everyone in this life. And nothing will be perfect forever. When you start your spiritual journey or self-inquiry more consciously, a lot of pain may arise, sometimes even more than before, when we were living in oblivion. Because now you are onto something very important. And like the devil with Jesus in the desert, you will be tempted and tested to see how serious you are. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like, subscribe to my channel so we can share more content together like this. Also, you are shedding light onto the truth of who you are with a razor-sharp beam, so nothing false can survive. All the cobwebs, even the tiniest ones, appear magnified, and you can no longer suppress or ignore them. And this is the truth for everyone. A lot of things will have to die in order to reveal the truth of who we really are. And this is not always comfortable at first. It's a good thing they go because they have been inferior versions of ourselves and illusions. But because we have been conditioned to believe in them for so many years, it can be difficult at first. Some of these common sufferings are loneliness. Not so many people on this earth are consciously concerned with enlightenment or awakening, so it might feel like a lonely place at first. Also, maybe you are losing some of the friends you used to have. Perhaps they don't feel so comfortable in your presence now. Or you don't feel like socializing anymore, but at the same time you feel alone. But what you are discovering is the very opposite of loneliness. You are discovering a self that is one with everything and everyone at once. And even before all these things came. A self that has no separation, that is non-dual, Advaita, one. When you live in harmony with this truth, life will naturally bring beings to you that are on the same path. And you will find a connection with them that is much deeper than friendship or even blood relation. Some people experience a form of depression when they awaken, because all of a sudden all the things they used to do not make any sense anymore. They just don't give you any pleasure anymore the way they used to. But remember, the fact that these things do not satisfy you brought you here in the first place. It just becomes more evident now as you discover the truth of who you really are. Of course, there is nothing wrong with any of these things, and we can continue to do them. But most likely, the pull towards enlightenment will be so strong. And once we taste it, it will better our life to such an extent that it will become our main focus. You discover a self that is beyond any need or desire, that is totally content and at peace. And you just don't have to add anything to it. Pain is a necessary part of the path of enlightenment, as it shows to us the things we are still holding on to that are not making us happy and that are not truly who we are. Here, the greatest pain has always been the apparent separation from God, or the stateless state. From when I was a child, I only felt happy when I was with God. And I felt that the world was not really interested in God, and that hurt me very, very much. When I met my spiritual master, it was this moment of great recognition. I had found what I had been looking for all my life and many lifetimes before. And yet, there was still this pain of separation. As I had to go about my day, the things I needed to do in my life on the other side of the world. I still sometimes feel like this, although I know that I am that and that we are one and the same. But I still sometimes wish in this bodily experience to look into eyes that are so empty that all I can see is God. But it is necessary even of this highest pain, the separation from God, so that we do not fall short of this incredible truth of who we are. We will not rest until we've done it completely. This is the love and the grace of God. In a way, it must be a blessing to not be around the beloved one or God in this physical shape. So you really have to find that it is your own self. The body is a mere mirage in the desert that serves for a while to experience and to grow, to then let go and fall into the arms that have reached for you for all your life. Beyond love, beyond devotion, beyond the one who speaks and the one who hears, beyond any separation, the unspeakable, the unmanifest, the one that is so total that no words can express it. May we be one there soon and find rest and never need to lay our eyes on anything but this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please press like, and if you like, subscribe to my channel. All my love to you.